Hey everybody, it's Road Toad Racing. Trying out a new mount, a chest mount. Thought I'd see how this works out. I'm gonna go for a little ride back to that mud hole. Kind of same place I was in the last video. Let's see how that looks. And if it looks good, I'm gonna go hit a couple other trails and get some riding shots and stuff like that today. So let's get after it. Last time I was out here, it was still too wet. Now it's drying up, so I'm getting nice and slimy and slippery and thick. I gotta go park up here on this hill and check out this video. See how it looks. If it looks good, I'll do some more stuff. Let's go up here. It's kind of a neat spot. These old coke ovens. Coke can get pushed out and everything. It's put on a small railroad to work this coal mine area. This is the remains of the tipple. Ramp up where they used to dump the coke into the railroad cars. We'll head up here and check out this video. how this video turned out. Alright, I watched that video. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. It definitely shows how rough, you know, these things are riding, but the chest mount is also bouncing some. You know, kind of got a fat belly. So I tightened all my straps up. We're gonna go hit a trail that I've been working on since spring. I haven't been back there in a few weeks. It's probably getting really thick. The last time I was back there, I got stuck way early before I normally did. There's a lot of blowouts from the old mines washing out through there. So I'm suspecting it's going to be worse since there's a lot less water. But we'll go back, take a look. I got to watch what I do because I don't have a winch on right now. Me and my buddy were out riding a couple weeks ago. We decided to do some night riding. And I put her into the bushes pretty hard and slammed into a tree and boogered up the bumper and busted the winch off and ripped the wiring out. So I got the bumper straightened up, sort of, but the winch is still off. I'm gonna re-weld everything on there, make it much beefier. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch what we do back there, but let's go see what's going on back there. quite soft and nasty. And it was when we had a lot of water. God, does it stink. Kind of afraid to hit it since I don't have a winch, but I'll take it off on the side here. going over and up and around, and I keep going, but it was so slimy and bushy. Put her in low gear and just take a peek here. Not get too crazy since I got the winch. So bushy. I'm by myself. Let's put her in high gear and see. It wasn't bad at all. Then I got stuck here. Really bad. Pull me out. I sunk it right there. It was up to the fenders, them holes. I don't think I get around. This whole thing up through there is really wet. There's a line blowout up there, and it's just water running down through here. Just might have to wait till a little later in the summer. Notice that my front wheels, they kind of wobble. It's the joints I use in that XI mower. They get kinks sometimes if you turn real tight. Plus it didn't help, I just used all thread as a temporary tie rod. They got bowed and they were kinking. I beat them with a hammer today, but my steering's way out of whack. I just spent $259 on a bunch of parts from Speedway. I'm gonna make good tie rods and everything. that hole doesn't stink too bad. Boy, all these other ones do. Yeah, hopefully those parts from Speedway. Oh. I think they're supposed to be here tomorrow. I'd like to get those done. Oh yeah. Hard a little bit in that one. And there's this thing that just reeks. I mean, it stinks so bad, this hole. I got one up here. Oh, they stink. Probably helps that I used to drive a truck. They got straight cut gears. You shift them without a clutch. Oh, float. These are locked the same way. Here's a 2-3 shift. I got a little bit of a culprit. Lazy. A nice lazy shift. little hill climbs. Saying I never do little climbs. I just don't get into that crazy shit. This is always a good one. It kind of sucks to enter though. Yeah, the Blue Mule can do hill climbs. It's just not my thing. Little ones like this, alright, sure. Big long speed ones, nah, not my thing. The tree's kind of getting big. My front end weighted pretty good. It doesn't pop off until it's stuff like this. That one's getting pretty washed. Going up a hill like that, you know, it's kind of steep. Hey, you can hear that bearing still. I haven't changed that one yet. We'll wait till there's nothing left. Actually not here, probably next week I'll be off for 3 days. All my tie rod parts will be in. I'm going to go pick up a new belt. Go through service every pulley. Piston adjustments. Get the wicks back on. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a pee break and grab some Gatorade or a cold snack, relax for a few minutes, enjoy the view, and then I'll come back, show you the rest of the trail. Well, there ain't much left of it because trees are in the way, but yeah, we'll get some more riding in. Alright guys, sat here for about a half an hour or so. Just enjoyed the view, watched some of the fish jump, had me a wobble pop. Thought, well, now it's time to go. So, show you what little bits left of this real technical trail I used to have. I should come down here with a chainsaw and cut this all out so I can go back to riding to it, but it fell last summer and I just never did, so. This requires low gear. This edge up that way and up and around this whole edge and everything. It was really cool, but this tree here fell and yeah, so now I just dropped down off the bank here. deer trail. Too high, or too low, I mean, sorry. I can't turn too good. Got to get them tie rods replaced. Every time I do this trail, I get confused at this part, and I did it again. Gotta back up. Not reverse, there we go. I come up. I come on through there, and I should go across and down here, but every time I do it, I forget where it's at. behind that clump of trees. Somebody had an old hunting blind there a long, long time ago. That's one of the things that's neat about these old coal mining areas. of my favorite spots to just come and check out. I love old coal mining history. I think it's just neat. Right up here, really cool spot. Thing is, you gotta go through the mud hole to get to it. This mud hole isn't that bad. Oh. You definitely want to be in low gear coming up to here. Put her too low. Grab the phone out of there. Yeah, as you guys can see, this drops right off. Down there through the woods, there's some big mud holes all up through there. There's a little mud hole right there. But yeah, this is a cool place. I love coming here. I've got some cool pictures of tractors up here in this spot. This is the chute for the coal tipple. That's actually the entrance to the coal tipple. That'll take you into the mines if you were to ever dig that out. But yeah, it comes along here and drops right off. And then down through here was the tipple. And where them big mud holes are stretching through there, you kind of see them through the woods glistening. That's where the railroad tracks were. You can see there's a concrete pillar there. There's an old abutment there. There's a bunch of them all down through here. This is where the actual coal tipple was, where they used to load the bituminous coal. This coal mine lasted until 39. It was Rochester and Pittsburgh Coal Company. And then it was sold, and it was reopened briefly on and off. It started out in the 1800s. This is one of the highest producing bituminous coal mines in the country at the time. Hundreds of coke ovens. This had one of the largest coke oven runs in the country at the time. It was a cool place. A lot of great coal mining history if that's something you're into. I am, but... So let me walk down here and I'll get you a picture of the Blue Mule sitting up here on the old tipple abutment. So here we are down off the side. You can see how steep this drops off. A lot of guys do hill climbs on their dirt bikes up through here. Spider. But I always just think that's cool. That's so gnarly. Let me get a better shot. This is my favorite angle over here. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah. This is where the coal tipple was. That's where the chute was that come out of the mine. But yeah, we'll head down in here. We're gonna have to go a roundabout way, but let me get back up there and we'll start heading down that way. All right, had me a nice little break here. Come back up. Enjoyed another wobble pop and I was gonna go down there and hit the mud holes and film that for you guys, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna save that for another video, because I go that way to a whole another trail system I ride. So I thought, what better way to close this video out and go back to where I started and in that mud hole and get you guys some good shots of me blasting through that mud hole. So let's do that. All right, make sure the camera's got a good adjustment. I don't know if it does or not. Really can't see it, but hey, whatever. So let's get out of here. It's sketchy getting out of here too. Adjust that collar, it slipped up and now I jump the teeth every once in a while. Yeah, my steering needs some work. Alright. Wow. I gotta hold the steering wheel down. Oh, for it to work. That 520 gear reduction steering box I have in the shaft, I'm going to put that on here and just put the 520 acts already on the rest of the front. I'll show you that when I get back. I threw that on today. It was just too hot out in the shop, so I decided to go for a ride. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use that 520 steering shaft, column, everything down through here. Yeah, Blue Mule's going to get some serious steering upgrades in the next week. Put her in high gear. It's over here where it's gnarly. That's what we're gonna hit. Here can get a little gnarly sometimes. Let's just drive down in it. Why not? Back up, we'll drive through that. Why not? I like it. That's why they call these mud mowers, ain't it? This saw is a good mud hole too. We don't want that. We don't have a winch. love mud. Definitely ain't hitting that without the winch. That thing swallows shit. It is deep and mushy. But we'll hit this over here. This is the way we came up earlier. Alright guys, let me see if I can find somewhere good to prop this camera up. That way you can see me rip through the mud hole. Alright guys, I think this is going to have to do. I don't have a tripod or anything, I'm just using trees. So.
Yeah, this is pressure wash too before it started running today. It's all nice and clean.
Alright guys, think I'm going to end the video here. Yeah, I bottomed out. That's why I got stuck. Yeah, I'm a mess. Blue Mule's a mess. I'm soaked. But I'd like to thank you guys for coming along with a ride for me today. Let's see if I can pull this out of here. I really appreciate it. I know it wasn't nothing exciting. Maybe that little bit right there was. But yeah. This is my favorite mud hole. You can see why. You know, and you can see why I hate riding by myself without a winch. So yeah. Flip you guys around here and get you one quick look at the mud hole. So yeah, there's the mud hole. You can see where I'm bottoming out. That's the problem. I should bring a shovel in here and spread all that out and make this even mushier. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. Oh, mud dripping off my hat, down in my pocket, on my smokes. Ah. What a mess. And the Blue Mule's a mess. It was clean. I did say today I don't want to get too muddy. Well, yeah, you can see where the bumper's all fucked up. She's bent down and to the left, and I ripped the wires off. It was way worse. I actually straightened it up some. So we're gonna have to modify that. But yeah, there she is. Ugh, what a mess. And a mud hole. So listen guys, I appreciate it every time you guys watch my videos. I know I don't do a whole lot of riding in them. I'm gonna try and change that. Example today. I'd like to get some more people to ride with so people can actually film me more. My buddy can, but our work schedules don't always line up, so. But we're going to get more of that this summer. I promise. But, hope you enjoyed it. Just a nice little day putting around, getting stuck at the end. Till next time, guys, it's Road Toad Racing. Later.